We have 2 more stitches and I'm going to put them all in this video. To do the triple crochet, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I have not had any projects that I've done a triple crochet. They're really, really big. But yeah. All right, so remember, look at your work and find the first V. This is our chain, so you want to follow your chain all the way till you find your first V, which is here, not here. That's 1, 2, 3. That's our 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and then our first V is here. Okay. To do a, I hope you can see. To do a triple crochet, you're going to wrap once, wrap twice, stick through the first, and pull up. So now you have 4. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to pull through the first 2. So now you have 3. Pull through the first 2. Now you have 2. And pull through. That's your chain 3. That's your first triple crochet on this V. See it? It's on this V. So now we're going to work this V. So find it, wrap twice, stick into your V, pull out. You have 4, and make sure you make yourself room. You have 4 on your hook. Go through the first 2, go through the next 2, and then the last 2. These are look. Look how tall. This is our double crochet. Look how tall this is. All right, let's keep going. Wrap. Oh, sorry. Twice. And pull that string out, that yarn out. And then go through the first 2, the next 2, and the last 2. Okay, these are going to make really big gaps. So those projects that you see with like really big gaps, you probably have triple crochets in them. All right, let's keep going. 1, 2. Find your V. 1, 2, 3. My stomach is growling. Find your V. And you want to make sure that you only get these first 2. Sometimes you'll see that and you'll be tempted to work into the hole. You don't want to do that. You want this, all these like underneath. You want to work into this hole, not this one, this one. So you should only have 2 on your hook, okay? That's why I like to put my thumb there. So 1, 2. Go through those 2, pull out. Wrap 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, and as your yarn is getting, whatever, like feel free to stop, pull your yarn so that you can adjust, rewrap, pull to make space, and then go through 2, wrap, go through 2, and wrap, and go through the last 2. Okay, let's keep going. Pull out. The tighter your yarn, the more difficult it is going to be to go in and out. So make sure that you are making your stitches nice and loose, okay? And don't be afraid to like move and hold where you need to hold so that it stays steady until you get used to it. There's some people that don't like even have to hold their work. They're just like knitting, but I don't like doing that. I like holding exactly where I'm supposed to be working. And then now that I'm not working into this hole anymore, I move it up because I'm working now into these. And now I'm gonna hold it again. And I'm gonna hold it again, right where I'm working, okay? All right. Just so I'm not so close. All right, let's keep going. Oh, my stomach. All right, keep going and I'll see you at the end. I don't know where this ball went. All right, we have, hold on. We have 3 more stitches. This one was already worked into, so this one, and this one. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I'm not used to working slow. All right. And I'm not used to working triples. There's a lot to hold. I'm trying to be mindful that you can see what I'm doing. Last one, right there. Okay. You have your chains, your single crochet down here, half double crochets here, double crochets here, and then your triple crochets here. Okay. Now chain 1 and turn your work. And we're just going to do slip stitches. Slip stitches people tend to use when they are joining like 2 granny squares, or they just want like a nice finish on their edges or whatever, okay? So sorry. Not this first V. this one. Excuse me. Okay, to do a slip stitch is just, we're not going to pick up any yarn, okay? So let's find the first. We're going to stick our, this is the smallest stitch of all. You're going to stick your needle in and pull yarn through, and then don't pick up, because that would be a single crochet. Just slip this through this hole. That's a slip stitch. And basically what we're doing is that we're closing these V's, and we're just basically going back to like what your chains look like. No more V's, okay? We're closing these off, okay? So pick up your V. Sorry. Pick up your V. Bring your yarn through the V, and then bring that through the hole. Okay, let's keep going. Through the V, take the yarn through that hole, and then, oops, bring it through that hole without picking anything up. Actually, you still are kind of making a V, but you're making a nice solid edge. It's gonna kind of look similar to this. All right, let's keep going. So I've already worked here, as you can see. So we're gonna work this. Go in, pull the yarn out. Wait a minute, hold on. No, I didn't. This one. I worked this one. This one. Pull through. Next. This is the easiest one to do. You're just slipping your stitches. And again, people use this to join like granny squares, or to finish off a work, or to like get rid of this yarn, to get rid of the yarn so they can use like a different yarn. They'll do a slip stitch. But this is the slip stitch, the easiest, fastest one. Sorry. Go through, pull yarn through, pull yarn through. Pull yarn through the hole, and then through the one on your needle. So you work through this one, now this one. Next. Pull through. Almost done. Three more, and you can see these, 3 more. This. Last, this is the chain, so we're not going to work into the chain, just the stitches. Okay, so that kind of like bind it off. It's not really, yeah, the V's aren't really there anymore. It's just like bumps, which is how the how this one was when we first started. It's just bumps, and it kind of just creates a nice clean edge. So I hope you like this.